I've told everyone on the team, and I keep repeating it. I don't want to see things that aren't there. For example, like imagine if you're walking, like opening a door, and then behind the door there's just some dangling like paled legs. Imagine seeing that, dude. See, now I'm planning a new horror scene.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Before the Breakthrough. My name is Grace.
And I'm Ken.
Today we're going to be talking about real estate safety.
So with safety, I know we know that it's very different for a lot of agents, but for you, Grace, how has it been for you for safety?
I mean, my dad raised me to be like always on guard. So I feel like that was a hard part for me, was like the thought of going to meet someone I don't know in a house I've never been to. So I feel like I wanted to make sure I was taking like all the safety precautions.
Head on a swivel, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
remember.
but my fears are different than other agents or like even Ken, for example. But I don't know. I mean, taser, pepper spray, making sure like people that are close to me have my location and know where I am. I mean, I've even texted them, like, if I'm going to, like, multiple showings, I'll text them my schedule and the time that I'm supposed to be there.
You have to sometimes.
To make them, like, stalk me, to make sure that I'm where I'm supposed to be. But I feel like it's not as talked about as much. Like,
For sure.
I feel like since it's very much glamorized, but I'm also just a tweak about that kind of stuff. So I know that there's other agents that aren't as, like, uneasy about that. So
would you say like you're more scared of like bad people out there?
Yeah, I feel like
scenarios?
I'm just scared to get like kidnapped is my fear. Yeah, just because like I'm not the Hulk.
Yeah.
So I can only do so much to protect myself. So yeah, just taking the precautions of like not parking in the driveway. If I'm doing an open house, when I get there, I have the door locked while I'm getting everything set up. Even when I'm doing showings, like I'll lock the door behind me to make sure that no unwanted guests come in.
So are you bringing a pepper spray with you right now or no?
Well, I did have pepper spray, but it got taken away.
How?
At a bar.
Oh my goodness.
So I used to have pepper spray. Don't have it now, but now I'm going to get some because I don't want people to know I don't have it.
I think taser works well too.
Yeah, and I can order that on Amazon.
Exactly.
So it's like,
and it's not so much about actually tasing them, but it's just the sound of the
Yeah.
taser itself
Yeah.
will scare people
I
off.
agree, and it hurts. Like I remember my sister had one.
Oh yeah, she
And
was
she-
running around tasing you.
Yeah,
guys,
and
right?
she tased me, so it definitely hurts and works.
Yeah,
So,
I wouldn't want to know what that feels like.
yeah, you're not missing out on anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I feel like that's mostly like the go-to of what I do for safety. But you're not really scared of getting kidnapped. You're more like, what are your fears, I guess, for your safety?
I'm scared of ghosts, guys. I've told everyone on the team, and I keep repeating it. I don't want to see things that aren't there. For example, like imagine if you're walking, like opening a door, and then behind the door there's just some dangling like paled legs. Imagine seeing that, dude. See, now I'm planning a new horror scene in your head.
Well, so you're scared of like what you're gonna see or what you can't see? Because like I'm scared of the dark too. So it's like
Yeah.
if the room's dark.
If it's dark, I'd be kind of scared of that too, because imagine something just like pokes you. Like, wait a minute. Because maybe I'm watching too much horror movies. That might be.
I don't even allow myself to watch horror movies anymore because then I won't be able to sleep. I'll have to take like melatonin.
See, that's good. Don't start watching horror movies because
I'm not going to.
I swear I've seen every single horror movie they have available out there.
Well, that's probably why you're like freaked out. Like I was scared. Like my cousins would watch Scooby Doo growing up, and I was terrified of it.
Scooby Doo, guys.
So if that puts into preface, like what I'm scared of.
What your level of horror is
Yeah.
at. I just finished watching Texas Chainsaw like a week ago actually. Yeah, wouldn't recommend watching that before a showing.
By the like sound of it, just is like terrifying.
Oh yeah,
No.
all the screaming and chainsaw.
Because I watched like Dexter, and that was a bit much. I kind of felt like I was torturing myself when I was watching it.
But then there's just something about it, it just keeps pulling you in.
Yeah, it was good. But then I would stay up so late watching it because I was like scared to fall asleep because I didn't want to like get kidnapped in my sleep or something. I don't know.
You know, I think I'm just a psychopath if I like watching horror movies.
No, like I feel like people do like watching them. I just like,
It's just not for you.
yeah, I don't know. I'm always tweaked out, I guess.
Would you say it's a little different for men and women when it comes to safety? Like,
Yeah, I definitely think that like it is different, but also like just in general, it kind of varies like person to person. Because like for example, Beth, like she's not scared of
nothing.
anything.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, she's a
nothing
boss. So.
Yeah, she's boss, and she's not scared. Same with like Noelle, she's not like scared either. So like it can be, but also it just like I feel like depends on the person. Like.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
It just because it depends on where your mindset's at. If you're thinking about some scary shit that can happen, then it'll probably be lingering in your mind the whole time.
I agree. That's why I'm excited for when it's warm outside, not only because then it'll be easier to like and less painful to get the lock boxes open.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the toughest
yeah.
job right now, to be honest.
Yes.
Trying to freaking get those lock boxes open.
Yeah. And so other than that, then also the longer like having daylight longer.
Have you ever got pepper sprayed?
I have not actually. Yeah, no. I don't think I've even like sprayed pepper spray before.
Right.
Like just to see. Like I know I have friends that have done it just to like not at anybody, but just to like see
what it
was
looks
like. But I haven't, thankfully. I hope to keep it that way.
Yeah, make sure your sister don't get her hands on the pepper spray.
Definitely gonna keep her away from the pepper spray, and my brother as well because he's crazy. Yeah. So, in your time of being an agent, have you like come upon anything that you were like?
You're talking about some scary stuff.
Yeah, like something that scared you, or you were just kind of like sus about it, I guess.
I kid you not, bud. I've experienced a scary house once, and that was like, I think
you like never forget it. Too.
Yeah, it's like it was like 2 weeks into my like real estate career here. I was like, oh, Ali, let me just help this buyer out and check out the home with them. The pictures look great. I mean, the pictures were in daytime, so I didn't think much of it. But we looked at the house when it was dark. And then I didn't think nothing of it until I opened the door, and then all of a sudden I just have this wave of like energy flowing at me for some weird reason, and instantly like how you have that gut feeling
when you're just like, ugh.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I think I need to go. Like,
yeah,
something's telling me to leave, but then again, it's my job, so I went through the whole property anyways. But after that, I don't know. I started feeling kind of nausea after the house. But
yeah,
that's just my experience from a house that I know I shouldn't have been in.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had anything like that yet, thankfully. But
knock on wood.
Yeah,
knock on wood.
But like, I had, I was doing like 5 showings in a row, and the first property we went to, it was a duplex, like side by side, and we went into the property. I didn't like see anything that mentioned this before we went there. But I did the lockbox, opened the door, and all of a sudden there was someone in the house, and I like froze because I was like, because I'm scared of like people,
random people.
Yeah, like random people.
Random people.
So I was like, and I didn't like know what to do, but I was just like, oh hey, like we're here to look at this. And like he was super nice, and he was just like chilling, watching the football game. So I kind of asked him some questions about that.
Right. You just didn't expect someone to be there.
Yeah, I just didn't expect someone to be there, and like I could tell my buyer felt uncomfortable, and like it was just kind of awkward.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I was definitely like frightened. I was like, I don't know, and like that has happened like another time at like a condo. No, it was a townhouse, and it was a new client, and I had texted them. I was like, hey, I'm here, blah, blah. And they were like, oh, the person inside let us in. And I was like, and there was nothing. I made sure to like check. And I called the listing agent because I was like, hey, is there anyone that's supposed to be home? And he was like, I haven't even been there yet. And I'm like,
he's out of state, huh?
Yeah. I was like, what do you mean you haven't been there? But he was like, oh, but like maybe like his family's there working on stuff. So I was like literally scared to go inside because I was like, what if there's just like someone random person in there that
could
let
be a
them
bad
in
person,
or like
yeah.
a setup.
Yep, that's true.
So I don't know. I was like tweaked out, but after I talked to the listing agent, he was like, just give me a call back, like, and let me know how it goes and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, he'll be expecting my call. So if he doesn't get a call from me, then hopefully
Nothing
he'll
bad
do
happens,
something
you know.
about it. But so I don't know that kind of. But they ended up. It was like the seller's like family, and they were just in there like painting and stuff, and they were actually really sweet. So it's fine.
Right. So have you started like knocking on the doors before you enter now? Because of that?
Honestly, I haven't, but I should.
Yeah, you should. It doesn't matter if it's
Because-
vacant or not, just knock on it.
Yeah, I feel like I definitely should. Now I like really make sure to look because it's like the combination of like them being like, oh, the person inside let us in, and that I don't know them, like, because it was my first
could've
time
been
meeting
anybody.
those buyers.
Yeah, it could be
I was
anybody.
like, and I just felt like super weird. I was just like,
Where's my pepper spray? Oh,
yeah,
wait, I don't got
was like,
one.
I don't have it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you have a pepper spray. You know, I kind of get where you're coming from with the random people in the house because I think I would be spooked out too if it's considered
Yeah.
vacant and you go in there and there's somebody in there.
Exactly.
that's
You would be
like,
like,
hold
what the
on, wait
heck?
a minute.
Like, I don't know. I feel like that's just like uncomfortable for you. And because, like, if I knew someone was going to be in there or like that a random person, like, especially because this couple, like, they were first time home buyers. So they've never been through like the process
Yep.
of going to look at a house. And then, like, these people just, like, open the door and let them in. And I was just like, hey, like, I'm here. And they're like, oh, we're inside. I'm like, yeah. It was, like, an hour away, too.
Was that a real time tour? Or no? Like, you know, when they pop up like as a same day appointment, basically.
Oh, yeah. They were just, like, they put in a time that they wanted
Okay.
to see it. And I,
Yeah.
like,
Real time.
could choose yes or no. And I was like, well, I'm not doing anything else.
An
so
hour
I'm just going to.
Wait
Yeah,
a
it was
minute. An hour away.
Yeah.
Where was it?
It was in Zimmerman. Oh.
That's when the leads were starting to come in, huh? You're like, ooh, let me
Yeah,
just take
I was
this.
like, I think that, yeah, I was like fresh on the lead. So I was just like, I'm going to take as many as I can. And I wasn't doing anything.
That's the right mindset to have, though. You know, you got to
Yeah.
just take everything. But then again, an hour drive is, I mean, if you're okay with it. But
Yeah, I definitely like needed an oil change and like windshield wiper fluid and stuff, but I made it because I was scared because I was like, okay, well, I really need an oil change. Like, I don't. This is like super bad, and this has nothing. Well, it kind of has to do with safety because like you need to take care of your car if you're
Oh,
an
yeah, for
agent because
sure.
you don't want to get like
stranded. you
yeah
know?
stranded,
Always on
especially
the
when it's
go.
cold. I literally, oh my gosh, I don't even want to say this. I went almost a year not oil changing my car.
Guys.
Because every time, and my dad is literally like a mechanic. Like, he has worked on cars
Right.
and like race cars, and same with my brother. And I know how to check my oil. But like, for some reason, the weeks go by so fast.
Yeah.
I need to
Yep.
like set a timer or something. But every time I would check it, it would be empty. So then like me and my brother came up with a joke. We're like, oh, you don't need to do an oil change because it's empty. You
Oh
just
my
gotta put new oil.
Essentially, yeah,
You just gotta
that's
put new
kinda true.
oil in it. But I mean, I think it was like a couple weeks ago. I literally just did an oil change, and the oil was like,
Real estate tip number 1: do your oil change.
yeah, take care of your car because like I was going on a showing right before I did the oil change, and I called my dad and I was like, my car actually smells like it's
Burning oil.
burning, like.
Not even oil at that point. It's just
Yeah,
burning.
like the engine was probably like melting because I mean that's basically what happens.
It's running off of no oil.
Yeah, that goes with safety. Gas, make sure you have enough gas. Oil, windshield wiper fluid. That's important because especially in the winter, it can be a danger.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Airing your tires, and aside from your car, you need to have a pepper spray or taser.
Yes.
Or if you're scared of something that's not supposed to be there, have a flashlight.
Yeah.
So now I carry a flashlight
Enclave
everywhere.
did give us really
Yep.
good flashlights. They're like super bright.
You've been using it, huh?
Yes, I
Yeah.
have been. I keep it in my car.
All right, guys. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not our outro. All right, we hope you've enjoyed this episode. We know it was kind of short, but we really wanted to make safety its own episode. Therefore, this episode is only about safety.
If you guys want to follow along on our journey in the real estate industry, then make sure to subscribe and tune in.
Without further ado, we'll catch you guys in the next episode.